Stephen Goss, the actuarian of the Social Security Administration, stated that undocumented immigrants have contributed about $100 billion into Social Security over the past 10 years, on average about, in the last couple of years, 12 to 13 billion to Social Security. We're basically keeping Social Security solvent. And I see that there's a political party that has declared war on the Latino community, whether it be migrant, immigrant community, or documented, or citizen, or natural born. They've declared war on our culture, and including the language that some of us have the ability to speak. My request, my question is here, and I know that you're running for the Democratic nomination, obviously, but going after the Republican Party for saying you're going after a segment of America that has a long history, as you very well know as an immigrant child yourself, of how that affects us, the psyche, and in essence, just the meanness, the xenophobia about those attacks.
Your first name is? Christian. Christian, thank you for saying what I tried to say better than I said it. Let me respond in two ways. It is not only mean to be denigrating an entire group of people, to be suggesting that because you are an Hispanic, you are a racist, that you are a rapist, that you are dishonest, is unacceptable. And one would have thought that in the year 2015, we would have been beyond that. All right. And the impact that that has on people within the community is clearly tragic. So you're right, this has to be condemned. As I said earlier, yes, we can have a debate on immigration reform, but we cannot denigrate an entire group of people. You cannot call an entire group of people racists or dishonest people. That is absolutely unacceptable. That discourse should be removed from presidential politics. And Christian, the second point that I would make is why people do that. Why do they do that? And the answer is, in my view, it is 100% political in this sense. Our country today, as you know, faces very serious problems. Middle class is disappearing. We have a grotesque level of income and wealth inequality. 35 million Americans have no health insurance. Families can't afford to send their kids to college. We have a trade policy which has cost us millions of decent-paying jobs. Now, you would think that an honest political discussion would say, all right, how do we address those issues? But what certain candidates like Trump are trying to do is to say to Americans, we have problems. You know what the cause of the problems is? It's all the immigrants. Well, to the best of my knowledge, undocumented people did not cause the greed and illegal behavior on Wall Street, which destroyed this economy. To the best of my knowledge, undocumented people in this country did not cause the fact that we have not raised the minimum wage, and it's still at $7.15 an hour. So what they are doing is using, in this case, Latinos, as simply a whipping boy to try to deflect attention from the real issues facing America. This is not a new phenomenon. They did this for years to African Americans. You all know that. They did that to women. They did that to gays. And now Latinos are at the end of those types of attacks. So what my view is, we can have disagreements about issues. How do we deal with unemployment? How do we deal with low wages? How do we deal with health care? How do we make college education affordable to all people? But let us not blame undocumented people in this country for all of those problems. That is absurd, racist, and wrong.